Hi, it's Lisa Cuneo, and welcome to my scrapbook table. I'm doing this voiceover kind of in a public place. It's the best place I could find here at this hotel, so I hope the background noise isn't too bad. I am using this as an inspiration piece. It's from Nicole Bingaman, and I will link her video below. I watched it last night when I couldn't sleep, and I loved all those tags. And I just happen to have all these tags in a Simple Stories kit that I plan to use for these photos. And so I really like it. Now, it took quite a bit of time for me to cut all these tags, to trim them. I had to trim them down a little bit to make them fit. Some weren't tags in the first place, and I turned them into tags. They were just pieces of paper that kind of fit. And so I have them all trimmed now. I didn't bring string to this crop with me, so I will add the string once I'm home. But I love all these travel icons, and a few of the tags had an icon that was going to be upside down when I put it at the bottom of this page. So I ended up cutting out some other things and putting on a few of those. So this day we were traveling from Wyoming to Idaho, and we took a couple of detours from the straightest route because it was a little more scenic. I had seen it recommended, this route, and we went through Afton, Wyoming, which has the world's largest elk antler arch. Who knew? But anyway, it was pretty impressive. You can see it there in the photos. And then we went to the Idaho Potato Museum. And again, I did not know there was a potato museum till I was researching this trip, but it was fun to go there. And if you're headed there, you can order ahead of time and there'll be a baked potato ready for you when you get there. And it was a really good baked potato. So I had too many pictures to fit with all the tags, so I used one of these Creative Memories. I don't know what they call them, but they're like a little pocket thingy. These are 4x4s. I just love having these things. They make it so simple to, if you just have too many pictures but you don't want to do another whole page, or you don't have enough for another whole page, I just love them. I'm so glad they're a thing now. And so I decide what picture is going to be actually on the layout and what two will be in this little pocket thingy. And I should have moved the pocket out of the way. I didn't realize the glare was so bad, so I do apologize for that. The scenery was amazing as we drove, and we had just never been in this part of the country before. So that's something that I enjoy so much. I love driving and looking at new things, and just the air feels different. Everything is about it is so different than what we are used to here in flat Northeast Ohio. So I'm using this Simple Stories collection called Safe Travels. And there's also some Creative Memories pieces in here too that kind of fit the color scheme. So I went through the ephemera pack and pulled out several pieces. Some are chipboard, some are flat, but I ended up putting a piece of chipboard or a die cut in almost all of the tags, not quite all of them. Then I have these two pieces of wood from MK Guns Shop, Some Assemblage Required, that have color on top of the wood, and they say road trip, and they kind of look like little mini license plates. I love them. They are perfect for this page. And they are going to go in the upper left. I thought they were going to serve as my title, but you'll see in a few minutes that I changed my mind about that. I cut out this little book because I need to cover part of that tag that says Happy Trails. And I apologize. My camera setup is not what I'm used to. I couldn't tell. I didn't realize that I was not in frame here. I'm really sorry about that. If I film another one at I wasn't sure if there was a backing on there or not, but there's not. If I film another video with this crop, I will be more mindful of that and try to make sure that it is working. So yeah, I get those glued down, and I just love those. MK, if you're watching this, those are amazing. Thank you for making them. And thank you to my husband for buying them for me. And in the chipboard pack, there are some letters that spell out explore, which I thought I might use. But then as I was looking through my stash, I found something that worked, that I thought worked even better. So I get these glued down. Some of this chipboard, yeah, this does have adhesive on it, but I prefer to add some liquid glue to make sure it will really hold. And thank you to Nicole for letting me completely scrap lift her layout. I just realized there's a blue gap above my square pictures on the left-hand page that I intended to fill in with some yellow to match the tag above it, and I didn't, so I'll have to do that. I have some chipboard hearts here and some geotags, so I use those to scatter around. I wish I had a few more, but actually I might, in another Simple Stories collection, I might have some that work. I can look for that when I'm at home. I decide not to put that piece where it had been laying because I need somewhere to do my journaling, and that's where I'm going to journal. I just write about the fact that we took a couple detours and what we saw along the way, and a little bit about the incredible scenery. Our ultimate destination that day was a little town north of Bear Lake, which is partly in Idaho and partly in Utah. So I'm putting some things out of the way there. Then I'm going through again because I had a couple blank spots at the top of the page that I wanted to look through, find something for. Nothing in there. I have used a lot of this collection, but I still have a lot left. I decided I want my title to be Let's Travel, and instead of that little piece said Let's Go, and this bigger piece says Travels, so I just cut off the S. I cut off the word go away from Let's, and I created this title that says Let's Travel. I'm very grateful that my husband enjoys traveling too. Somehow this word travel got ripped, so I just trimmed off the jagged edges so that I can put them back together, and they look just fine. Thanks for joining me as I did these photos and used up all these tags. I'm so excited to have those all on a page. That feels great. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you did. And please check out Nicole's channel as well. I hope you have a great day. There are some still shots coming up. Thank you. Goodbye.